back about 35 years. I was a single mother of a toddler. My husband had run off with one of my very best friends. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, that can really fuck with your lust for life. But I had a friend, Amy, who I really trusted. She wouldn't mess with anybody's husband, especially one that said till death do us part and only meant until I meet another woman I like better. But anyway, Amy wanted me to go on a little adventure with her. She raced quarter horses, and they went to all these banquets all over. And this time, she wanted me to go with her. And I usually couldn't go on her adventures, but this time, she told me that there was free food, that she was gonna drive, and my toddler was staying with her grandparents. So I said I was in. We went to Coatesville. I lived in Milford, Delaware. I had no freaking idea where Coatesville was, but it turned out to be 86.5 miles away. Well, we had plenty of time to talk. And on the way there, she said, "You know, Diane, it's been a year now, and you really should think about dating again." And I told her about my flattened spirit in no uncertain terms. And she said, "But what would it take for you to date again?" And I thought about it, and then I knew. I said he has to mow the grass, he has to have a beard, and then I threw in a sailboat. And she said, "Diane, all three?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Geez, Diane, that's really a lot." But I stuck to my guns. The only thing was, when we got closer to Coatesville, she told me that the guy she was dating was bringing this guy with him and that she wanted me to meet him. I was disgusted, I was furious, and she said, "But he has a beard." I said, "That's not enough." But we went. We walked in West End Fire Company, and I plopped down in my folding chair, and I ate my fried chicken and my fried okra and my fried potatoes. I swear they would have fried watermelon if they could. And then the DJ came up, and he played Celebration for his first song. Now, who can't respond to Celebration? So even though I was mad at her, I decided that I needed to dance, especially after all that fried food. So anyway, I didn't need her to be a matchmaker, and I went over to the bar, and I kind of looked around for somebody that looked okay and willing. Willing was really important. And I saw this guy, and I asked him if he wanted to dance to Kool and the Gang, and he said, "Okay." So we went out there. It was a huge mistake. He stepped on my toes, he stepped on everybody else's toes, plus he was talking all the time, and I couldn't understand what he was trying to say. But when the song was over, I realized that he was saying he was looking for a wife, and he wanted to have 12 kids. Now, who the hell steps on all those toes and then says the words wife and 12 kids? So I went directly to the other end of the bar and ordered a kamikaze. I drank it very quickly. I was no longer mad at my friend. I went back to her and I said, "Amy, where's that guy with the beard?" And she went and got him very quickly. And he was all ready to dance because by then this disco song was going on. And I looked at him and he had a really nice beard. But what I couldn't figure out was these Jordache jeans he had on. It looked like he'd been, like, liquided into them or something. Those suckers were so tight. And he had on his fried boots, and he said, come on, and I went out there, and this man had some mean disco moves. This time, I was stepping on his toes. And he said, come on, just follow me and do whatever I do. I thought, yeah, right. Afterward, I realized he liked to talk a lot too, but he never talked about 12 kids or being a wife. And we've been talking for the last 3 decades or so, and he's rekindled my lust for life. And someday, I'm going to ask him if he still knows those disco moves.